I'm in the background. You can't see me right now. Spooky. Spooky, spooky. Alright, how's everyone doing? I am literally just setting up and making sure the stream is at some sort of health. Because, yeah. Hello everyone, welcome. So today, I'm going to be building. I'm going to be carrying on building something I started building like as soon as I got back from Scotland. So I figured why not stream, because why not? So we're going to just swap over. You will see my face. Hello, hello. And we are currently in the midst of a Space Engineers game where I've been building something in vanilla which is kind of looking a bit boxy at the moment. But hopefully I will try and make it look a bit prettier. It's not all what it's cracked out to be, really, because it's got like a hanger underneath, and I've kind of worked on this weird body shape, which kind of scoops up, so you could land this flat, and you know, it's, I don't know. I didn't like the look of some of the ships where they have like a hanger on the front or the back. I wanted it slap bang in the middle, with some things so you could kind of walk around this quite easily. And I think it looks nice. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Excuse if I keep looking to the right of me. It's because all the text from you dudes is right there. So, yeah, what do you think? And thank you for the comments on my beard. Thank you very much. Do you like it? It's getting really, really long now and stupid. I've been told by Jess that I've got to keep it. I've got to keep it. If it goes, it goes. And she won't be very happy. And yeah, and she really likes it. So yeah. What? So yeah. So thoughts on the ship? I'll sip on my iron brew and just wait here while you guys have a gander. And yeah. And don't say that, Slick Cat. Don't say that. You can build whatever you want to build. I'm very motivational today. You can build whatever you want to build, because, you know, just try. Just sit down. If it doesn't work, break it down, put it back together again, see if it works. If it doesn't, then, you know, just keep going at it until you find something that looks really cool, post it to the workshop. If you think it's cool, it's cool. If somebody else says it's horrible, just ignore them. It's cool to you, so you know, everything's fine and dandy. Happy days. So yeah. Oh my god. Everyone, stop saying you can't build. You can. You can. So, I'll have a walk around of the ship. And if you guys wouldn't mind just telling me about how's the music? Is the music okay? Is my voice okay? Is the stream okay? Just give me a shout if it does start to diminish in quality or whatever, and I'll have a gander. But I think it's going alright for now. So yeah. So inside, again, this you won't be able to get in from this side. It is just left open at the moment because I haven't really done a lot with it. But cool, audio is good. But yeah, so in here we've got this like nice hangar bay, which I've took some inspiration from some of the other ships I've looked at, like well, just a few ships that I spotlighted before Christmas, and I liked that privateer vessel I looked at the other day as well, and I like having these centralised connectors with like a walkway around, so I've took that and made it my own. The colour scheme isn't still set on this yet, so it is all grey, but once I start to know what I'm going to do with it, what its main purpose will be, then I'll start to colour it appropriately, if that makes sense. So the music does remind me of a shopping channel. It's great, isn't it? It is. It's like a JVC advert, and where you're sort of showing off a ring or something. Like, I could just put a watch on right now if you want. I'll get a watch. I'll get my watch on, and I'll make this into a JVC commercial, shall I? So I'll put it on my wrist, and then I'll hold it up to the camera, and then we'll sort of get very nice pan-overs of it. Yeah. Oh, what am I doing? This is weird. I got carried away with that. Jesus. Everyone's saying cat. Why is everyone saying cat? Why? There isn't a cat. It's just cat, dog, squirrel. So, carrying on through the ship to get to the other side of the walkway, because we do have airtight hangar doors here. to get to the other side, you've got to go upstairs, and then you've got to go up this set of stairs, and this will bring you over the walkway, which you can cross over quite nicely over the top. I like this because it means you can get to both sides quite nice and easily. And I think being able to maybe kind of open up one of these sides so you can jump onto the ship or jump onto the ship to repair it, I think maybe I'll do that in a second. In fact, it's like a quick change. I might do it now. So if we just... if we open up that, there we go. And then what we've got, I think I'm going to have to do it twice. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it here as well. We drop it in here. There we go. So now what we've got is got like an open section. Bit unsafe, I know, bit unsafe. But we can drop in onto the craft. I don't like how it's not central, because I'm very, very particular. There we go. So now you can just jump in on the ship if you need to, repair it from above, things like that. It's quite cool. Okay, so it's because Cat says he can't build. Well, he can. We all know he can. Just got to try. Then, when we get up the stairs to the other side, we have this section which actually houses 2 assemblers, and we have some efficiency modules slapped on here as well as all this windowed bit. I wanted to add this window bit because I wanted something that's quite airy, and I know it's quite a weak part of the ship because it's all glass, but I don't think I would purpose this as a fighting vessel. I think maybe just like a cargo carrier, freight carrier maybe, I don't know, something like that. That'd be quite nice. What do you guys think of the purpose of the ship should be? Because I don't know. I really don't know. Now, to get down onto this secondary level, we have stairs that take you down into where the reactors are and the hydrogen. I only have 1 hydrogen tank in this because I am trying to utilise all 3 types of thrust. So we've actually got the atmospheric, ion and hydrogen all in one. So I'm trying to make this thing so it can move on any type of planet or any type of atmosphere, which I think could be quite useful, quite nice. But yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with the front or the back ends now. Civilio, wow. Civilian or cargo? No warship has a sunroof. I like that. No, I think maybe a civilian carrier. I know it doesn't look like a ship at the moment. It just doesn't have any ship-like features really besides the hull. The sides kind of remind me of a train track or something. I mean, what could I do with this? I mean, it's kind of an awkward shape because I've got that central section. It's kind of awkward to add things onto, but maybe I could do something with these side bits here and maybe extend them out so I've got some forward propulsion strapped onto the sides, or maybe I do them on the front and the back ones so it looks a bit nicer. This is literally how I build. I will sit here for like a good 20 minutes and try and figure out what's going to look good. And hello, Yanni the Hoog. Hello. It's a very strange name, I must say. But well, then again, what sort of name is Dream Assembly? What a dick. Tell you what. So, what do we do with this? What do we do with it? Maybe I'm going to start trialing stuff in a second. Oh, wow. The floor glitch then, Jesus. Maybe if I add on some large ion going this way, and then do the same forwards and backwards, leave the center one out of it, then it might start to take a bit more shape. Nice. Nice, Dark Shadow 23. It looks like an oversized penis. Cool. Everything in space could look like an oversized penis. I mean, look at the International Space Station. There's a lot of resemblance. And they did actually do some live stream footage of them repairing the power module. I think it was yesterday, in fact. And it was all live streamed and everything. And it was really, really cool because you could just see how difficult it is for them to work because they've got like minimal lighting and stuff. Now, just to let you guys know, somebody actually just mentioned something then. Bubble double. He actually said I could remove the 4 engines that are the engines that are centered. Sorry, so I leave the 4, and then it kind of turns into a dropship. So I could perhaps take this central section out and maybe put some thruster modules here, and then I can open up the center section so cars can freely travel. Because at the moment, if this lay flat on the floor, you can't physically get in to hand movements. You can't physically get into like the actual center section to park a car or anything. So that's actually not a bad idea. I'm going to do that first. That's not a bad idea at all. Thank you, Bubble Double. So let's get rid of this. I don't think I would have known that without you guys. So I would have built this and then gone crap. Right, there we go. Whoop. I don't mind making a mess. There we go. Very destructive when it comes to building. If it means I just destroy part of the floor, it's fine. It's fine. And oh. Apparently I have big hands. Cool. Do I? I don't know. Right then. Well, if we get rid of these sections and just work them back a bit, then we can perhaps make this look a bit prettier. And the music's gotten really chilled out. The song's like proper chill. It does still sound like JVC music though. Alright then. So now we've done that, we're kind of building up a bit better shape now. I actually prefer it like that as well. It kind of looks like a frog doing like a spread eagle. And yes, I am British. I'm from Birmingham, which most people from England or the United Kingdom would say, holy crap, this guy's from Birmingham. Blech. But Birmingham's a great place. It's home of rock and heavy metal, and it's brilliant because I'm a massive metalhead. So, you know, it's great. However, I like to think I've been called a Viking recently because of the beard, and I don't know about that. I don't do pillaging and things. So, yeah. Oh god. I said it looks like a frog, and now you're all saying it looks like a frogs and cats and dogs and boots and... Hey! We've got a guy who's from Birmingham. Well, his brother and sister live in Birmingham. Awesome. It's a nice place. It's I'm not keen on Birmingham town centre, but... city centre, sorry. But, yeah. I mean, it's a second capital. It's... Nah. I guess that's what most people think about where they live because they've been used to it for so long. So I'm just horrible. I have lots of opinions on Birmingham that I probably shouldn't, but oh well. Right then, so sort of stripped off those side sections now, and I'm thinking, hello Hope Fighter, Jamal. You guys have lots of strange names. I'm really struggling to say a lot of them, and I feel really embarrassed when I say them wrong. So, right. So, we could put some thrusters sort of off-center from this. Maybe ion, like on their sides, like that. And then that way we've got some forward and backward propulsion as well. And we could sort of build some framework around those to make them look a bit prettier. Now, of course, that turret is going to cause us a lot of issues. So I might take these turrets out for a little bit and try and work on a better space. Because if I want to build any framework around this, I can't. Because turrets, for whatever reason, even though they are technically a 1x2, are, what's it, 3x3 or something stupidly stupid. What kind of name is DA? It's stupid. Yeah. I know it's silly, but yeah. What else are you guys saying? Hello, Raymond Pot. Hello. Right. One of you guys is also saying needs a raised cockpit near like the middle. That's actually a Slick Cat. He's actually saying that. So maybe we should try it out. I mean, I'll get these side bits sorted. Actually, oh, this song's great. I like this song. Sorry, this song I've used in a couple of videos, and it's got a quite nice beat to it. Right. So if I've got the thrust on the sides, I'll build a bit of framework. I think that should make it a bit better. And then I could maybe move the thrusters back a bit. And I've also noticed those hydrogen... The hydrogen in here, isn't it? These like aren't connected. However, they should be connected. So, only one way to find out why not. That's why. So I just happened to notice that these thrusters weren't working. I just hadn't hooked them up properly. If I'd have saved that till last, it would have been an absolute arse-ache to take apart. Right then. Also, I've got some questions for you guys. I've got lots of questions. Did you guys have a good New Year's and Christmas? Because that has just passed and gone. And did you guys get anything nice for Christmas? Did you guys go anywhere nice? I particularly went to Scotland, as you probably noticed from some of the videos I'm doing. I've actually got to do some rendering on some more of that for Tuesday and for Tuesday's footage video. But yeah, it's Tuesday or Wednesday I'm putting videos out now. I ain't sure. I changed my schedule and I forgot my schedule because I've also got to do a video reminding you guys of that as well. Let me just check. It's really bothering me. Alright. My new schedule is Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. So yeah, so it's Tuesday's footage that will be going out. And we did lots of stuff. Hey, Slick Cat his birthday was on New Year's. Yes. Yes. I know my cousin Chloe, her birthday is on Christmas. And the question she gets asked the most is, did you get like double the presents? She doesn't, because her birthday is on Christmas Day, so she doesn't get double the presents. But does it work like that with New Year's? Would you get double the presents on New Year's, or is it just down to your parents? You have to tell me that, Slick Cat, because I'm not sure. Ooh, you guys, that's a lot of birthdays of people in like December. Whoa. How many people are born in December? Sweet Jesus. That was a busy year for your parents. I am sorry. Oh god, I've made everyone cringe. Oh, sweet niblets. Alright then. Let's try and fit these out with something that is reasonable and nice and decent to look at. Problem is, I've always had an issue with Space Engineers not providing me with enough blocks to build stuff with. I need more blocks than the game can provide. It's sad, I know. But I haven't actually used mods in a while since they broke from the last update. So we'll have to perhaps try and get back into it. But I'll be honest, since I moved away from mods, I haven't really use them. It's pushed me towards not using them because of how much they broke. I got really frustrated one day that they were all broken, and I went to the Genesis Starliner, the thing I spent freaking hours on, and it was all pink. So I was like, yep, try and avoid mods in the future, because they can be quite annoying. You know, use them for certain things if you're trying something different, but at the moment I'm just wanting to try and get back into this whole vanilla thing, because I found it's a lot more of a challenge. I mean, you can make something that looks a lot nicer with modded, but again, vanilla, it has a massive challenge of trying to make something look like something without having the blocks that look like that thing. Lots of words. Alright then, here's chat. The Heights Rated mod, what's that? I haven't actually seen that. Somebody tell me what that is. Maybe send a link through chat. You shouldn't get penalised for doing that through chat. I don't think. Because I'd like to know what that is. Sounds weird. Right. How am I going to make these engine bays look any better than they are. Maybe like this? Maybe? I don't know. And then this. What we could do, add some points on. And then give it a bit of an edge. Whoa. Okay, whatever I did seemed to work. If I do it on the other side as well, I might give it the shape I'm looking for. Of course, there is that mismatch on the material, on the actual blocks heights, but I quite like the mismatch. Looks really cool, actually. It kind of looks like something out of well, with the colour it is at the moment, it kind of looks like something off of what's that film? Starship Troopers or something like that, maybe. Oh no, Cameron's a long time sub to the channel, and he's just said it's too edgy. All these edges, too edgy for him. What do you know, Cam? What do you know? All right then. So what are we doing with this bit? Maybe go down a block. Oh god. Like this. And then I can sort of convert the one side to just a normal inverted block. And then there's too much of a mismatch there, isn't there? I used the other ones. Like that? Maybe? That looks alright. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. Yeah, I'm thinking Cameron. Yeah, I know nothing, Jon Snow. Yeah, I think Cameron. I think he likes curves a bit more than me. I would like it if Keen would actually add more curvy blocks to the game, because right now there isn't a lot. And I did, like a year ago or two, I did sort of help get a mod off of off the ground. Excuse the space pun, but it was basically like curved blocks for space. So they're like curved interior blocks and things like that. And they were really, really interesting and useful, but I haven't actually talked to the developer in a while because he kind of went off the radar for a little bit. But it'd be interesting to see if any of that could be brought over to Space Engineers, because they had blocks into the game every so often, sort of, every like couple of months. But it'd be nice to see some more variation in the shapes that you can get, because you can get curves with squares. It's just you have to. If you want it to look curvy, you need a bigger. It needs to be bigger. So basically, the bigger your resolution is, the better, the curvier it looks. And you don't want to go too big with the ship. You want to be able to make those curves without needing too much. And unfortunately, you can't do that among Space Engineers. All right, let's try and get these on there. I could have them sit here actually, and just have them completely away from that. Yeah, I'll do that. What else is everyone saying? Oh, sorry. Okay, so one of the guys who said about that height rated mod, I was a bit like, blur. But apparently he was just saying he wanted the highest rated mods to be added to the game, which I think, yeah, highest rated over maybe a year. So over the space of a year, they'll come to the end of it, and then they basically have a period where they add new things. Like at the company I work for, we have new products that get added. You know, they get added at the start of the new year, because it's just easier that way and whatever. So at the end of the year, we'll basically have a lot of stuff to get and kick it out, and then when it comes to the start of the year, like this year, we're adding lots of new products to our range. So maybe do it that way. Maybe, yeah, at the end of the year, just like have a period where they go through with the mod creators and actually slap a couple of mods into the game and get it done and dusted, because that would be nice, because then we'd be able to have a lot of more refreshing stuff once a year, and it'd be like Christmas then. It would literally be like a Keen Christmas. But again, what do I know? Right, so I got the first bay done. Yeah, what's everyone's thoughts on this? I haven't done the back one yet because I'm only going to do the front ones. Obviously, both of them have done because it's mirrored. What do you think? Think it needs to be tweaked even more than it does, or more thrusters of different kinds, maybe some boost thrust? I mean, there will be some rear thrust that will have some hydrogen in there, so it will give us some kick to get off planets. But oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no! Somebody's asking about Brokeback Outpost. I haven't actually. I haven't talked to Wedgehog in absolutely ages. Because he went off and he's been to Japan and then he'd come back, and I'm not sure if he's doing lots on I mean, I've seen a couple of videos by him lately, but I'm not sure what he's up to these days, to be honest. I mean, it sounds quite bad that I don't, talk to a few of the YouTubers, but it's difficult. There's like lots of YouTubers that I have talked to in the past and got to know and everything, but it's trying to keep up with them. It's like keeping up with friends from school. It's near impossible sometimes. Also, as another thing, hopefully you guys saw the derpy ass video that I did for the UESC build competition. I had to remember that acronym then. There's too many things going on in my head. But yeah, there's a competition going currently where if you build a new ship, you could potentially win some prizes. And I will be judging them. So if you guys want something built and for me to see it, build something absolutely fantastic, and it'll go through the filtering process. And if it comes down to me, there may be a chance that I'll do some spotlights on some of the ships that I found truly spectacular from that competition, because there are lots of entries apparently at the moment, and I don't really want to miss out everyone's. I want to give everyone some attention, but again, I'm trying to pace myself with it all, because there are quite a few, and I don't think I can do a video for everyone. But if there's something truly spectacular I think needs a high recommendation to go and check out, I'll probably do a video on it most likely. Obviously I won't do the winners because they will get enough those will get enough spotlight with everything else. But if you've got something on the workshop that you want us to look at and you think it's in the same category, give us a shout and have a look at it. Again, it will come through to me through the filtering process, and then I'll look at it. So happy days. So what's everyone saying? Cameron just keeps asking questions, and Cameron, I'm not particularly sure which side is the front myself. I've been building this without an end on it. I'm thinking that the front would be this side because the reactors are in the rear, and to me having the reactor in the rear makes sense for a ship, but that is purely just my opinion and the way my brain works. And I also think it would look a bit better that way, because if you park it down and it just seems a lot. So I'm saying front, back. Okay, job's good. Alright then. There's the stream. Is the stream going alright? Yeah, it seems alright actually, not too bad. What are my thoughts on the new block designs? I absolutely love them. I love them to pieces. I love the style and the textures that they've been given, and I love the optimization, because I didn't struggle getting frames. It was just you'd have issues with the game where you'd lose frames for no apparent reason. That was just down to optimization and things like that they haven't really done in the game yet. And it seems a lot better now, and I do think it's taking a turn for the best. And I can't wait to see what new blocks are added soon, because again, I'm kind of getting restless for blocks. I would like a lot more interior blocks, and I feel that King could sort of be building them now and actually modelling them up now, and then they could make a package and just release it all at once, and then say, these are all the interior things we've got for you guys to have a look at. Check it out. And if they did that, that'd be sick, because that would only be taking into mind how Minecraft was done. I know I shouldn't mention Minecraft with Space Engines. I know it's blasphemy, but like Minecraft went through and added a lot of functional blocks, and then they also added some blocks that don't really serve purpose but are more for decoration and things like that. So I think it needs to take that turn to gain a bit more interest, because people want to build space stations where they can have a kitchen and a toilet. Me especially the toilet, because toilets are amazing. But yeah, I definitely think I love the new block designs, especially the way they look now, because with this ion thruster before, if you remember how ion thrusters used to look, they used to look really, really dull and just that white colour. Now what we've got is this thruster that's got this like chrome tubing on for fuel feeding and everything else, and it just looks 10 times better when you're looking at it from above, because you've actually got a little bit of detail there that you don't have to add anymore, because people actually used to add that to ships, and I used to do it as well. But when I built like the exploration crafts that were like completely over modded and awesome in my eyes. But when I built them, I was adding in things to make other blocks look more detailed, and you know, you shouldn't have to do that. The game should have, you know, the blocks should have appropriate detail on them already, so you can just mix and match the look of them with maybe different color schemes, and maybe again placing blocks close to them to make it look like a completely different block. But yeah, I like them so far. I think it's definitely going in the right direction. Oh wow, somebody's actually, oh wow, 12:38. Oh god, that's horrible. Somebody keeps asking me to say, please make the Venator bridge design. I could have a look at doing that in a bit if I get some time, because I will want to try and end the stream. I hate to talk about ending the stream, but I'd want to try and maybe end the stream at perhaps 20 past 2, something like that. Maybe push on 2:30, because I've got a few other things that I need to do as well. I just figured I'm building and I'm sitting here, so why not just, you know, show you guys how I build and what I'm building, and you know, get you guys excited for some new shit. Yeah, new shit. Alright then, I need to try and match up all these and make them look the same. I think this is actually looking quite good. For something I started probably, what, I don't know, like 2 days ago. It's not going that bad. I only put like about an hour or two into it the other day, so yeah, it's going alright. It's going alright. Yeah, it's going alright. Yeah. Right then, I think they match up now, and that is what we are left with so far. Something that, I don't know, it looks like a right devil worshipping ship, doesn't it? Jesus. And the music's kind of kicked into epicness as well. Right. Why am I ignoring you? What am I ignoring? I hate to be ignoring anyone. I'm going back through the chat to stop ignoring you. What? Let's have a scroll. I am ever so sorry. Where? Onyx, I can spotlight ships. If you do send them over to me, then I can have a gander. Send them over through. Send them over to my Steam, or you can send them over to the YouTube private message. If you send it through the YouTube private message, I will most likely see it, because I read every comment that goes through onto the channel, and I read every message that gets put through to there. It may take a few days to get through, because because of me reading past ones. I've got probably about 50 I've still got to read in terms of messages, which is quite a lot. But some of those are backdating Christmas, so they might just be saying Happy Christmas. But yeah, send it through private message. I'll have a look and have a gander. And again, if I, you know, it just depends on, you know, if it's something people are gonna like as well as I like and everything else. So you know, it's one of them things. It's just throw it through to me. I'll have a gander. It might take a few days or whatever to have a look at, and I'll have a look at can't really promise a spotlight. It depends what I'm up to. It depends what other ships get thrown onto the workshop and whatever else I've got to do with this competition stuff. But yeah, send it through. I'll have a gander. There we go. I'm not ignoring you now. I'm not ignoring you now. There we go. I hate ignoring people. I'm ever so sorry if I do miss some messages. It's looking left and right. I need to have a screen up above me, really. But yeah. And how do I have that good of a mic? Well, I got bought a new mic for my for Christmas from my mum and dad, which is a Rode NT USB, which is a USB condenser microphone like my old one, which was a Samsung CO1U, and it's a lot better on the deepness of the voice. So that's probably why it sounds good. I've got to patch up the front of this one because I forgot to. Alright. There we go. And then, how did I do this one? I just kind of capped it off there, haven't I? So, let's come over. Take off this thruster because it was odd. And then we're just going to add this in. What colours do you reckon this ship would suit? Do you reckon it's suiting the grey at the moment? Maybe a grey, white, green or red? Maybe? Something like that. I've also got the lights to put on as well on the external, but I haven't even finished half the ship. Jesus. I'm jumping ahead of myself here. Alright then. How's everyone going? DA is 100% Bill Cosby voice. Oh god. Thanks. Alright then, I'm just having a Google on some pictures for some inspiration. Give me a little second. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure with the Venator style cockpit because I think it might look a bit too prominent and it might take away from the ship, but so I don't think this thing would look good with a front mounted cockpit either. So what do you guys think? Okay, I'm just going to type a couple of messages for you guys, because a lot of you guys are asking about my mic. It is the... There you go. Oh, I was typing. Apparently I'm not. What is going on with chat? Oh my god. Am I typing? Wow, my chat isn't actually allowing me to type. Very strange. Can I type? Oh, there we go. Weird. There you go. Right. So what else we got? Let's just be. Cryptofa. The reason why I've got a mixture of all the different thrusters because I would intend to turn the hydrogen thrusters off, which cost fuel. I'd only use them when they're boosting, so I wouldn't actually have them on for a lot of the time. I'd just have them turned off for general flight in space and maybe general flight on a planet. Talking of which, I am going to need some forward and rear thrust for atmosphere as well. I'm also going to have to make sure this thing actually gets off the floor because I haven't checked that yet, because if you notice, it's still attached via this tether. So we might have to drop this in a second and just to see what happens, because it might be too heavy for itself and it might sink through the floor. But we've got some gyroscopes on it and we've got some thrust and we've got some power. So what I can do is I can stick on a cockpit and we can actually see what happens. If it sinks, it sinks. If not, I'm going to make a save first. Oh, make a save. There we go. And then we'll jump in. Okay, that's fine. So we're all good to go. Oh. Well, that actually leveled itself out quite nicely. The test is, how far will it get out into the atmosphere without dying? Because it's going to need to get out of the atmosphere, and I think it's going to have to use every thruster. Any suggestions for bays for extra additional thrust in terms of atmospheric? I've got some ideas of my own, but feel free. It's actually moving as well. Oh. Like the moron I am, I haven't put any side thrust on it. Yeah, no side thrust, so it's just moving. So I'm going to have to stop this from moving. Which way is it? It's going that way, okay. Arm and arm, skull. Let's put some Atmos on it to slow it down. And then we can try and squeeze this in. Alright, that should... Yeah, there we go. Stop moving. Happy days. Right then. Can maybe squeeze them into the rings? I'm being called. Oh my god. It just moves on its own. Why? It moves. It's got a life of its own, this thing. Ooh, what have I done? What have I done? I'm breaking everything. There we go. Alright. It moves on its own. I think I don't know what it is. Any ideas? Any ideas? Oh. A bottom cockpit like the rebel ship out of Rogue. That might be good. So I could have that like. Ooh, yeah, that'd look really sweet. I've actually just got to answer a call, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mute the stream for a second. I'll be back in a little bit. I will be back in a second, guys. Just give me 2-3 minutes. Hello there, everybody. Oh God, that voice. What's cracking? Excuse that, I had to answer a call. My girlfriend had called me 3 times and I was very worried. Turns out it wasn't really that much. It wasn't really too serious. It was just a woman that used to work at the same place she did has just came into the shop and started trying to start a fight with one of the members of staff there, which is quite amusing. So, I'm back. Hello. Hello, everybody. Well, I always go back to the guy. What's his name? Oh my God, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember what it's off. It's not Kermit the Frog. It sounds so much more. Sidecrafter. Yes, this ship does have a hangar. It's tucked underneath here. It's like just right under here, so you can drop it down, park on it. Yeah. Is it Kermit the Frog? I can't hear myself that well, so. Hello there, everybody. My name's Kermit the Frog. Oh God, Christ! Yes, it is Kermit the Frog. Do I really just do that? Sweet niblets. Alright then, we need to put some side thrust on this because this thing is moving and sliding and slipping around. So we really need to try and resolve that issue. I am going to need atmospheric as well because I'm going to need atmospheric and ion because the atmospheric will work best in this situation. I shouldn't need any boost left and right, should be fine. Bubble double, what are you saying please to? What, make Kermit the Frog the new intro? Oh my God, no. If I did it, it'd be like a massive in-joke because everyone else coming to the channel would be like, why the hell is he doing a Kermit the Frog impression? I could do it for one video. Where I Kermit the Frog the shit out of it. I could do that. I'm happy doing that. And you guys will just have to find that video. I'm not going to tell you which one. It'll just be whichever one I do next. It'll just be a random video. The ship's quite skinny, and I'm kind of wondering where the hell I put thrust on this now. Because if I do this, I kind of dig into. Oh no! No! Oh, sweet nibbits. There goes the gyroscope. I could move the gyroscopes. That's oh. Wah, wah, wah. It was then DA found. He fucked up. Alright. Because I'm old fashioned, I'm just going to zap these back to life. There we go. Why I chose the slowest welder in the list, I don't know. So I don't mind replacing blocks, but it's just more therapeutic this way. We're in survival now, guys. Oh. Talking of which, I do have some news on survival. We've been doing a lot of toing and throwing. Me, Robin, Jeremy, Bram, Connects Freak, Volgraza, and basically a bunch of people. And what we're looking to do is well, the guys are already doing it on their channel, but I am a bit late to the party, I know. What we're looking at doing is try and do a multiplayer server survival, if anyone's interested. The idea is we've already bought a server. We're basically renting a server now, which is very, very helpful because it means we can do loads more on the game because it no longer is a laggy piece of crap in multiplayer as well as survival. But what we're looking at doing is we are doing basically we'll just play our own game, but if we need help and whatever, we can invite each other to come and help one another out, and yeah, do it that way rather than the very heavily storyline stuff. I mean, there'll probably be still a little bit of going back to the old storyline of the videos, but that's the idea and it should work out. And the guys have been doing it already and it seems to be going alright and a lot of people are enjoying it. But I just want to know your guys' thoughts on that, because it might go down with Robin, Jeremy's fans, but not you guys. You never know. Oh, what have I done here? Oh, there we go. I'll leave that there. Screw it. Alright. that. Like that. I've put them the wrong way. Can you tell I'm still a noob? Right. There we go. There we go. Parts the right way. Happy day. Happy DA. See what I did there? Alright. Let's get rid of all this shit. Boop. Oh, right. What's everyone say? Man. You guys seem pretty down to do that. So I'll do that I say at some point, as soon as, if I can, because I know you guys have been waiting a long ass time for survival, and I'll be honest, I've been waiting a long ass time to do it. It was just at the time we were planning to do it as like a sort of not a scripted video, but like a story-driven video where we plan out story and things that happen, rather than just do it randomly. But if you guys don't mind just doing it randomly without the story, or perhaps less story, then it's cool with me, and we'll get, I'll try and do some videos and get the other guys involved in my side of the videos and whatever else. I quite like those engine panels. Thoughts? Because that looks really cool. It kind of tucks them away. I still need sideways thrust, I know. And I can do a intro video for the survival if that's something that's required. I'll do it. Right. Where do we put side thrust in this? It needs side thrust, it does. Where would one put it? Problem is, I'll be digging into the rooms up here if I put any there. I could maybe try and utilise the underskirt bit. What do I do? What do I do? I could try and maybe put something under these. Because, I mean, we don't really need these blocks as they are. I could probably do that and then that. And then we've got 2 block space there to fit something in. And then we've got some side thrust. Some. Do that and that. Then we could maybe make this look like a funnel or something. I don't know. I'm winging it right now. Well, I can certainly take these off now because it should stay in its place. Yes. Right then, let's do the same to this. Dig into here. And they jut out, don't they? Yeah. But they are like right on the edge, aren't they? This song, I've just realised, ever so sorry, I've just realised this song sounds like a rip-off of another song that's currently on the radio. Right. Sorry, I just completely zoned out and started daydreaming. Ugh. Put the sideways thrust on the bridge on the bottom of the ship. You could thicken up the wing pipes and then put them in there. Ah, I could do. Could like chunk them up a bit. These bits, I could like just bring them completely straight, maybe. Yeah, I could do that. Let's do that. We're doing it. We're building. Right, let's get rid of this. This. So I could like chunk up this. And I could do that. I'll put the Atmos thrust up here, maybe. Sideways, there we go. Do I do it the opposite side? I don't think it would need it. No. I'll put them on the intersections then. Somebody keeps saying behind me. Trying to scare the crap out of me. I'm prone to like, I'm terrible with horror films. So, I like horror, but I shit myself at horror films. So, if there was legitimately something behind me right now, I would probably freak out and just go into Rambo mode and start stabbing thin air. Like, bah, bah, bah. Alright. That, and then put. I think it's just gonna have to be the ion thrust under here. We can get 3 on each, 2 on each, 2. Alright. Oh god, the music's gone really epic. It's like Pirates of the DA. It's my new film. Go and watch it. That's a terrible joke. I'm an awful human being for that joke. Alright. That doesn't look too bad. Does it? Does it? Kind of. Maybe. Maybe. If I do the same on the other side. Yeah, it'll be fun. Yes! Bubble Double. You found the song that last song was a rip-off of. Perfect Strangers. It has the same beat and everything. So I'm sure we'll probably get a copyright flag for that now, which will be great. And I'll have to try and say that it's not a rip-off of that song, but the way YouTube's copyright system works, it probably won't go well for me. But fuck it. Right then. I don't like this anymore. I don't like this anymore. Just keep it like that and maybe just put in. Yeah. Yeah, it gives it a bit of texture. Yeah, yeah. Thanks guys for protecting me from the YouTube copyright. Oh, there's a knock at the door. Oh, it's YouTube. What do I do, guys? What do I do? Oh, they're breaking down the door. Yep, YouTube police. Oh shit. I have a mini sword. Literally, I have a mini sword, like sitting by my yeah. I got like these from Scotland. They're like die-cast swords that they had in the the Edinburgh Castle Armory or something like that. And I got, oh my god, I got another one that's in a sheath and on a stand. Get the guns, kill YouTube, run! I could talk them through. I'm sure I'll be able to. I'm good with words. I think. Nope, nope. Yep, they've shot everyone. Everyone's dead. I'm just playing to this scenario. It's epic. Right. That looks. Ooh. Whatever I did there needs to happen again. Yes. Okay, I don't know what. I actually don't know what a Cobra gun is. So, I'm gonna Google it. Oh, is it that little thing? That's the thing you get on Battlefield, isn't it? Holy crap! I never know that's what it was called. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna keep that in my search history now. I'm gonna have a look at that later. I've seen videos of people like shooting that little thing off, and it's cute as anything. It's so small and petite. Alright, what do we do here? Okay, so underneath, I took away this, and These freaking boosters going. It's because the I haven't got enough atmospheric thrust at the moment to keep this thing in the air. Which hopefully by the time I'm finished with it, it should keep afloat. Should. If not, then just permanently have hydrogen thrusters turned on, I guess. Right. So we had 2 here, didn't we? And then we placed this there. There we go. What's everyone saying? Onyx, yes. Please elaborate on how your Christmas and New Year's went, please. I did ask earlier. Hey, Sidecraft's actually building the ship as well. We're getting everyone involved in this building frenzy. Happy days. Alright, and then oh. Okay, Onyx. That's a very interesting Christmas. Oh wow. Oh, some house going on now. What's this? Look at the rave on. That's like my stereotypical bobblehead dance. This is alright as a song. I'm alright with this. Relax, chill there. Right. Well, we've managed to match up the side thrust now. So we have some atmospheric side thrust and we have some ion thrust left and right. We don't need any boost, so we don't need to worry about the hydrogen. Electro swing. Electro swing. What the hell is that? Some music genres are just mental. I imagine electro swing sounds very energetic. Right, so front, back. So it's kind of backwards, this ship, because you normally, like with most of the ships I've seen, you put the hangar with the power and everything else, and the hangar's separate from the reactors, so it's very out-balanced. Maybe. Out-balanced, is that the word? Oh. Just do the sprinkler. Cat groove. Song's actually not too bad. I just literally picked a random bunch of songs from Epidemic Sound, where I get all my music from. I think I want some winners for some new videos with them. We're gonna have a first floor on this cockpit, but the second floor, I think maybe I can just tuck this up with batteries. Just have a lot of battery storage, because I want to make sure this thing has a secondary power source. If everything goes to shit. Now I've got enough reactor power. I've got 2 reactors, which is overkill if anything. I think if I had 3, that'd probably be a bit worse. Oh man, Onyx lost his cat over Christmas. Sorry to hear that, Onyx. Losing pets is horrible, I know. I had a dog once. He's a German Shepherd. Wonderful little thing. Well, I say little. He was freaking. When he stood on your shoulders, he was probably about 6-7 foot. Massive. Where are batteries in this damn thing now? Alright. Ah! Thoughts. Do I chuck it full of batteries, or do I try and put some escape pods on the underside? Or some space for some ejector pods? They are efficient dogs. I'm not sure what to do. Guys, I know the stream's a little bit delayed. Shall I put some sort of escape pods in this? Or room for escape pods? Because it's civilian. I everything goes all boomy, cracky, crackle, and you know you need to get out of there. Do I put some escape pods in maybe? Because the undersection of the bridge will be on the bottom, so I could perhaps put some upward boosting pods, and then if I had the parachute mod in, that would make it easier. I could always put them on the rear. There's still going to be something on the rear. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go with that. Right then. So, if we just have a walk through this ship and go through to the back. We've got doors out to the side if we don't want to go through the hangar, and they're double doored so you can have some sort of pressurization in here. Great. We've got air vents up here as well, so this will all be pressurized. Maybe a door up here to go through to this next section to keep the pressure in here. We've got a vent in here, it should be enough. We head down. Okay. We head down and discover the floor is broken in many ways. I mean, I'm not damaging it with any thrusters, so shouldn't be that bad. I'm probably going to patch this hole up, or try and utilise the space to try and squeeze in some of these pods. So I like to think that this ship could be quite condensed and everything's kind of tucked away quite nicely, because in vanilla, when you have mods, you can fill the spaces a lot better, but with just like, you know, with standard vanilla game, you can't fill the space that well, so you kind of have to just build everything condensed and crammed and put the rooms in you can get away with putting in, and people can interpret in the right way. I could do this. Oh no. So this breaks out onto the side, but you've got it's not very clear to boost from, is it? Oh, hello, the golden minecart. Nope, he subscribed yesterday. Thank you very much. Single cockpit drop pods. I'm thinking yes. The privateer that I looked at the other day actually had single drop pods. They disappear if you travel too quickly at the ground, and then you kind of just despawn out of them. But I think that's a good way to do it. And if we could try and figure out a space to do them from, I mean, I could always go with the space that's on the side of the cock. No. Oh. It's quite tricky, this craft, because of its style and design. It's very, very awkward. Could do them back here and then have the merge blocks on the sides. Also, I might paste in that ship to see how he actually achieved his in large block form, and try and not copy it, but try and get some ideas on how. So let's spawn it in. If you guys haven't seen this ship yet, go and check out the video, because there's a very detailed walkthrough of it. Let's drop it in. What time is it? Oh, we're on 5-2. Got about 25 minutes, half an hour left, maybe something like that. The stream. We'll get quite a bit done, provided nobody else calls me telling me that people started fighting in their workplace. So all good. All right, let's wait for this. They said that lag between spawning ships has stopped now. Yeah, you still get it. I think they broke that again. Alright. So where are these pods located? Can anyone spot them? Let us go have a gander inside. We'll find them. I do like this ship because it has the right idea. There's a lot of stuff going on in the hangar and whatever else, but just walking around it, everything kind of flows, and the central section you've got to walk through here, where it sort of leads into everything, is absolutely brilliant. So the drop pods are over here, and they're like, let's drop one actually, and then we'll crash. Yeah, there we go. So that dropped from, what is it? Okay, there we go. So he's actually got okay, so he's got merge blocks, and then he's actually parted them off with blast door blocks, so they can still travel out. It's not bad thinking actually. It's not a bad idea at all. I could do them from the roof though. And then you could just sit upside down, but then you'd crash first, head first, which probably isn't safe. Yeah. All right. We've got a good idea now of what to do. If you've got any links, what is my time plan for the stream? Well, I'd like to try and stream on Saturdays like I am now. There will be a video going up as well today because it's a video release day as well. But I'd like to try and stream on Saturdays if I can, because I get quite a bit of free time, so I can chat to you guys and whatever. And we can make it like a weekly thing where I'm just cracking on with builds or messing around with something one of the guys has built, and we're just fighting and blowing stuff up. Or even doing survival again, doing live stream survival, and then the videos can just go out onto YouTube as they do, and you guys can watch them from there as well if you miss it. So that's the whole idea. And yeah, so what I'm actually thinking of doing is perhaps trying to run this to again about 2:20 my time, so another 20 minutes, half an hour of the stream left now. And again, maybe try go for like an hour, 2 hours streaming, something like that, because I'll be honest, I can't stream for too long because I can't keep focus. I really struggle keeping any sort of focus on things, and you've already seen it today where I'm sort of lapsing out and like daydreaming, and I'm just flying around this ship not really knowing what I'm doing. But yeah, it's difficult to keep the momentum up on a live stream sometimes, and I feel like 2 hours, 2.5 hours is a good time for you guys, especially as well, because you guys, I don't want you guys to sit there for hours on end, because again, you might have something you need to do, or you might want to go and do something. So yeah, so but now we've got some sort of ideas of what we're going to do with this ship. What we're going to do is we're going to get merge blocks, which, because everything's changed on here, I no longer know what they look like. So we've got merge. We're going to also need a camera for the base, so you can see underneath you. We're going to need the main cockpit, and we are also going to need a gyroscope, because you might need to reorientate yourself. We've already got a battery on here. Oh, we've already got a gyroscope here as well. And then we need those blast door blocks as well, which are here. So, if I do them on, is this the rear? Yeah, this is the rear. So I'll do them on the rear. We do them just after the reactors. Maybe wall this off though. I don't think it's too safe having the walls right there. Let's just wall it off. Whoop. There's this chat going. Oh wow. Oh. Solidcrafter, Perfect Blinky has released a lot of cool Star Citizen ships, which I intend to look at. He's released a lot of like the fighters and stuff, and they look tremendous. I was intending to look at some of them. I did see them on the workshop, because literally as soon as I come on Steam, as soon as I'm on Steam, I look at the workshop and just have a gander. I may not remember some of the things that are on there, but you know, I'll come back to it, and if there is something that's really caught my eyes, I will visit it, and I will make sure to do some sort of video on it and do some coverage. But yeah, when I've glanced at the workshop, I've seen that he has done some more some Star Citizen stuff, which looks absolutely badass, and I'd really love to check them out, because they do look the shit. They're amazing. They are something. And again, Perfect Blinkies is renowned for doing perfect stuff. So we'll have to have a gander at them. I don't like giving too much of the spotlight to the already known builders, if that makes sense as well. I'd like to, again, when you guys do stuff and build stuff, I like to show off the stuff that you guys have done as subscribers and viewers of the channel, because there is some really cool stuff that you guys do as well, and some of it's just, you know, beyond me. You know, some of the crazy contraptions, like that big platform I looked at with its own suspension system, that was just crazy. But yeah, I mean, I look at the bigger builders sometimes, but I do like to give you guys some of the limelight as well, because again, you build some really crazy shit and it's just awesome to see. And I think it's good for motivation for you guys to keep building, because, you know, some people stop after a while because they're just fed up of building, and I see in a video of somebody saying, oh, it looks absolutely amazing or whatever, you know, it's a good little motivation, isn't it? So Philip, I'm assuming yes. Good day. You have a nice day too. I'll see you later. And then what else has everyone said? Golden Minecart, you can send me a ship. Please send it through as a please send it through as a link on a private message through YouTube. That way I'll see it and I'll be able to have a gander. It's just my sort of way of viewing things and whatever. Different YouTubers have different ways. I'm very on top of that section on YouTube, so I like to keep it that way. Why can't I? So is that not a thing you can do anymore, or can you not place directly on merge anymore? Like merge face on merge face. Alright then, we're gonna have to fudge it. Drop that one down. Whoa! The shit? What the shit? Who's... Whoa! Fucking dicks. I'm gonna have to try and make these modules over here. Well, I'm not gonna get fucking shot at. Okay, we're safe, I'm sorry that I zone out. It's a thing I do. I can't help it if my attention span is that of a squirrel. I'll try my hardest. Again, I don't stream that often, so I'm not that adept at it. So I'll get there one day. One day. Not like soon, but one day. Right. So we're gonna need cockpit like that, or do I have it like that? I'll have it like that because it just looks a bit better. Gyroscope. We're gonna need some heavy armor under this, aren't I? Oh, beat drop. Right, so we've got that. You know what? We don't need a gyroscope on these, do we? That's literally all we need in these. I could. Oh, I'll see you later, Tom. Later. I could make one that's a bit bigger, but I think this is like an optimum style of merge sort of, you know, thing. I think it's like the optimum way I'm gonna get it, because I've got a battery for the power, but then again, why do I need the power really if there's no gyroscope to power? So really I don't need power at all. I just need the block and like some sort of heavy block underneath it. Hello. So Sidcrafter, I have a question. How do I clean a lot of blocks in one up? How do you clean a lot? I don't get the question. Do you mean how do you do that? Uh-oh. Guys. No in the chat. Thank you, Mason. Right. That... What the frick has happened to this? Wow. That's not meant to happen. I think we might have to try and crash this thing. What? That is not meant to happen. I put that in flat. And it's just gone, yep, screw you. I'm gonna just disobey physics and fall on the one end. I think there might be a slight issue with this ship. But I do think there might be some controlling issues, but there you go. Ships are sinking. Titanic all over again. Right, back to the build after discovering that major fuck up. Okay. Why can't I? I'm looking at the screen like an evil genius. Why can't I build a small ship drop pod that... Yeah, fuck it, I'm doing that instead. Rather than this large malark, I'm going to build a small one. And the small one is going to be the best one ever. So we're going to do that. We're going to small block, which I can't place in the ground, but I can with a large. Stupid. And we're going to need a... What do we need? Landing gear. Let's drop that down on there. There we go. So, we're going to want it to connect on the front, but we can put like a cargo container in it. Oh, somebody's late to the party here. Jonah. We are doing a survival. We've got a server open now for us, me and the guys, and we're going to be doing a survival at some point. Well, the guys are already doing it because it's a big open server that's constantly going, and yeah, I'll be jumping in on that as soon as. It's just one of the things, getting time to sit down for a good 2-3 hours and record. But yeah, the guys are already doing it, but I am planning on jumping in on that as soon as I can. So, we need conveyors. What is this? This song's a bit... Yeah. It's got the lyrics and everything, Jesus. Right. And what I could do with this then is I could give it its own separated power supply by doing that. And dropping these onto here. So those are protecting out the way. The only thing that I will need to do is add quite a thick base to it. A nice buttery biscuit base to it. If you don't know what that's from, then that's lost on you, but yeah. Right. Heavy armour. I want this thing to drop out of the sky. So I'm just going to build a sprue a bit further out. Up. I know this probably won't help because space engineers is space engineers and block damage is always stupid and wind doesn't work, but this will make it work. At least it'll be there for when this works properly. Let's also set my mirror plates. There we go. I can have thrust through there that could help us stop. We can have some, because we'll be landing on mostly atmospheric. So we can have atmospheric there. Oh. And then we could do this and put iron as well. So we have two different types of thrust to stop us, because if we're in space, we're going to need something to stop us or help stop us. And I also need to put a gyro down. I mean, I've kind of blocked the door off. But you can still jump into it. There we go. And then, gyros away. Do, 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 do. And then. So we've got gyros, we got that. Could probably arm up the front. Because this will just hook up on the back. Arm up the front. Put an air vent in as well. There. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright. And then we can do... Oh, how's it going? Uh-oh. Everyone's having a Halo fight. We're having a literal Halo war in the chat. Don't worry, I get Star Wars facts wrong and I've watched it since I was a kid. It's just your brain. Just blame your brain. Like at work, I work with a guy called Andy, and me and him occasionally get facts wrong on Star Wars, so we sort of slap our wrists and walk on. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. I mean, I called the Ebony Hawk. I called the Ebon Hawk the Ebony Hawk, which was completely wrong. So, all the other way around. I forget. See? Forget. I know this escape pod's weird. It'll work. I've got some... My thoughts and feelings on this escape pod is we've got a connector on the back that can connect to large connectors, so you can pass through power and any materials. You've got a large container, or a medium container. You've got a medium container underneath it, and that can have supplies in. If it survives, you can use them. I've then got power supply at the top, because of course the bottom will be hitting, so the more stuff in front of the power supply and everything else is great, because the power is something you're going to need to power your suit up and everything else. You put oxygen bottles in it and everything else, which, you know, you'll just do that in your game when you want to use it. And what we can do is that put these we'll put that there, and then we'll drop that in there. I'm thinking of building like a frame around it. Oh god. Oh, alright. I'm getting asked about the chat again. Alright. Slick Cat. I think you should make a survival creative world to play with subscribers on like a private or public server. That I tried to do a while ago for like a special, and I'll be honest, I'm not saying like, you know, it's you guys, but there are some people within the community who just love to screw things up, and Space Engineers is getting a bit better for the permissions and stuff in servers, but it's still not 100%, so you'd have to really jump in with some subs you've known for some time, because I was just jumping in with random people. Again, it's probably my mistake. I probably should have known people. You know, some people can be arseholes, but yeah, it sort of worked, and we built quite a lot, but it was a very hectic, because everyone's got their own idea of what they want to build, and some things can just turn out to be ridiculously massive. And we had this one guy who was trying to build like a massive capital ship and lagging the whole server. So he was like, dude, you've got to stop building your capital ship because none of us can play. And it was just very difficult. But again, multiplayer's been improved, and if they add more permissions to make it a bit safer, then that'd be brilliant. I know they've got like the block limit and stuff now, which might help a lot. But yeah, that was the issue we had before. I mean, you know, if there's a large amount of people that would want me to do that, then yeah, we can have a look. But again, it's just down to the community and how nice people are in the community to enable something like that to happen without a hitch. So yeah, just need to get the right people, I guess. All right. Oof. Oh, okay. See you later, Gold Minecart. That's it. See you later, buddy. Thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you for the next few streams. This is a very... Now somebody said it was a very weird looking escape pod. I'm actually agreeing. Drop that in. And that. Maybe just come straight down. I'm trying to build some sort of cage for this, because the last thing you want it to do is hit the floor, bounce around, and the cockpit to be damaged and you lose it. So I want it to be like a self-contained shuttle. And then we'll have to do some drop tests with it to see if it survives certain height landings. So I mean, a survival of a landing like outer planetary, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. But you'd want it to survive like massive drops. You want it to survive like 500 meters maybe, or something like that. So we'll do some drop testing in a sec, figure it out. And you'll lose the thrusters on the bottom, that's a given. It's just everything else I'm worried about. Right. Let's do a copy, lie it on its side, just to plonk it down and take this off. Do a copy. Alright, let's get some altitude. I suppose I can't really see how high I am from here. I can get it to a certain point, I guess. We'll get it to about here. This would probably be a decent height to drop it from, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? And oh, do I agree with Britain leaving Brexit? Well, leaving with Brexit and everything. Hate to get all political, but yes and no. There are things I agree with and things I disagree with, like everyone. Some people are very much for and very much against. I'm just in the middle. You know, it's one of the things. There's some things I don't like about the EU, something there is. And again, it's kind of like a mixed feeling. So yeah. And let's jump in this while it's falling. And of course, it doesn't fall because it's got the thrust that's keeping it up, but it is actually gaining speed. So let's turn it off. All right then. DA boxy pod, here we go. Alright. Okay. How did that survive? Anyone? Anyone? I seriously do not understand. How did that survive? And I used the drop pod of that other one and it broke within like, holy shit, heavy armor is strong. Well, the drop pod works then in that case. If we're going off of space engineers being buggy, then the drop pod works, clearly. That's definitely a glitch. Bubble. Yeah, just blame the clang. This is a great example of the clang. Right then. Well, the drop pod works, and it seemed to keep itself. It kept falling, but like when it hovered, but seems to be okay. Where did I build the ship over here? Seems to do the job quite nicely. Right. So this is what it's doing. So if I actually held this up in the air and dropped it, it's moving sideways, but it is actually falling. And it's falling that way because the planet's gravity and the curvature of the planet's actually pulling it round in a circle. But yeah, it's getting lower and lower. So drop pod works for now. It may not work in future updates, but yeah, happy days. Would you guys sit in this and crash to Earth at a couple of 1,000 feet? Because I know I sure would. Seems pretty robust and legit. I do need to change some of the settings in this though. The air vent needs to be on depressurize. On. There we go. So that'll slurp up any oxygen and put it into the cockpit. And Jet Prime. Oh god, Cycrafter. Sorry, I'm missing everyone's comments. Here we go. I mean the thrash mode, the admin tool, I don't know how it works. It just not working. Those are is that a mod for like an admin mod for thingy? Hang on, wasted quarter clang. No, I didn't hear that. I met him once. I've met him once or twice. Once, yeah, once down at thingy. And Jet Prime, I am not a console player of sorts. I have played very old consoles. We have an Atari 2600, a Dreamcast, a Mega Drive 1, Mega Drive 2, a GameCube, an N64, SNES, SNES. I'm probably forgetting a few, but we have basically a lot of old games consoles, like retro games consoles, and we have them set up in the conservatory downstairs, and we can basically play them and whatever. We have like a switch box, so we can switch over to different consoles, so we can have different ones on the TV. And yeah, so I do play games consoles, just none of the new ones. I prefer PCs because I can update PCs every 4 or 5 years rather than having to update a games console every year or two. Just seems a bit mental to be throwing £400 or £500 down on a console and then buying all the games and everything else. But again, that's my opinion on it all. And plus, I like my PC because I can customize it to the max, and mine is customized to the max, and it's lovely. Ooh, I've got lots of stuff. Would I ever get a PS4 or Xbox One? Well, they've got the PS4 Pro now, haven't they? And the Xbox One S, is it? Or the Xbox S or whatever it is. Maybe, but I'd be more inclined to get an Xbox, being as though I've already got an Xbox account, so I used to play Xbox 360 a lot. And I found that Xboxes and recording from a console used to be very difficult when I was that age. And when I had an Xbox, so I was like, and that's what sort of prompted me to get. Now, why have I called those ion thrusters? They're gyroscopes. Oh. Ah. It's doing that weird bug again. There we go. Gyroscopes. But yeah. So, again, if I could have the choice, I would get an Xbox. That's my only preference because I've got an account with like 32,000 gamer score or something stupid, which is probably quite low nowadays. But that was my achievement back in the day. It was a lot of gamer score for no life. Right then. Got medium cargo container, keep them on. These are main reactors. There's another question. Do any of you guys, when you're building ships, do you guys do this at all? Do you group everything and turn them off on visibility so you just end up with like a very nice, clean viewing sort of thing? Because I always do this now and I can't stop it. It's just something I do naturally. And it just means I can turn things on and off when I want to. And save power consumption and stuff. But I always do it. It's a bit weird. Oh, there's going to be an Xbox and PlayStation row soon. Thank God we've got about 5 minutes until the end of the stream. Well, what's going to happen with the ship, guys, because I am going to start to end the stream off now. We're kind of petering off a bit now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue building this, and if it gets finished before next Saturday, the next stream, hopefully, then what'll happen is I'll basically show it to you guys, and we can probably improve it or convert it to do more things. But I am going to go with like a civilian cargo freighter sort of vessel, and I'm going to convert the front so it has an underside cockpit. The top's going to have perhaps some sort of system for the drop pods, or the escape pods to come out of. The rear I've got to work on as well for drop pods and escape pods. I think maybe all the pods will go in the back rather than the front, but I'll work it out. And yeah, once I've, again, when it's all done, I'll show you everything that's been done on it, and there'll be a colour scheme to it as well. And I'll take in some of the comments you guys have actually said to me, and yeah, so it'll all be all work out pretty well. So thank you ever so much for watching. It honestly has been a pleasure. I always I like doing streams, however I don't do them that often, and I'm hoping as a bit of a New Year's resolution I do them more often for you guys, because they just get us chatting a bit more. It just makes everything a bit more interesting. So on that note, let's lag out my PC and throw that ship in the air, and then if it doesn't slam down to the floor, whoa! Oh, it did. Oh, that was sweet. Oh my god. Well, there you go. An explosion to end on. Did quite well, actually. I mean, the whole cargo end sort of died, but no, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. There you go. So, thank you again, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys later. This will be going up onto the main channel if you missed anything at all. And yeah, again, I'll be in the chat for the next probably 5-10 minutes once the stream comes off, and we can sort of still have a chat for a little bit. And yeah, any ships you've got, send them through a private message on YouTube that you want me to perhaps look at, maybe spotlighting, or just have a look at in general, opinions and everything else. If you want to get involved with the competition that I am judging for, go and check it out. It's the UESC competition. It's on the Build 33 now. They do one every month, and you can win like some really cool games, either medieval engineers, space engineers, or whatever game they've got going at the time. So yeah, thank you again, and I will see you guys later. Bye.